I'm stoked you made it over because today we're going to be talking about some topics that are really near and dear to my heart. I'm going to tell you a bit of a story in a second, but first, I want to make sure you know who you're chatting with. My name's Ian Cruickshank. I'm the CEO of a beautiful organization called Leadbox. I'll tell you, it was about 7 years ago, and I was working for another organization, and I was at a show in Florida. I was at a digital dealer event. And you've maybe been to lots of digital dealer events or to other events, and you catch up with people that you haven't seen in a long time. And a fellow who worked for me for a number of years, a fellow named Carmine and I sat down. Shout out to you, Carmine. Carmine and I sat down and we talked about some of our aspirations. And one of the things that I was really talking about a lot was the way that I wanted to lead an organization. And I've in lots of companies, worked with lots of leaders, a whole bit. And what's really resonated with me over the years is that I wanted to lead an organization with kindness at its core. And it could be because I'm wearing my dad's shirt right now that I had tailored to fit me. It could be that I'm just emotional lately as our organization is growing and growing so positively that I want to talk about this. But in sitting with him, I just, that was really foundational. And I was approached about a year later by a few folks who are the founders and creators of this great company of Leadbox. And they invited me to join the organization. And as I got to know them, and the kinds of people they are, I began to find such a likeness in our core values, right? And what we felt was important in the organization. And kindness was such a big one. The other is growth. And we have 7 core values that are deeply important to us. But those two, again and again, I find myself repeating more often or speaking to more often, right? And, growth I can speak to fairly quickly. It's just that idea of being better than you were yesterday, right? And just continuing to find new ways to grow and improve as an organization, as a team member contributing, as a leader, as a parent, as a spouse, the whole bit. We want to be improving all the time. We want to be growing all the time. By doing that, we're going to make mistakes. We have to own those mistakes. We have to move forward. We have to help each other and be kind to each other in the process and be kind to ourselves. So kindness comes in perfectly, even when we're talking about growth, right? We're not going to grow if we can't look at ourselves with kindness and see the way that we can change. And kindness has been such a valuable piece. When I joined this organization and spoke with so many of the team members and spoke with so many of our dealer partners, I learned about how much our team cares about the work that we do. And over the first year, we took time creating this set of core values, and to be able to work with this organization and to be able to work with our teammates and to be able to figure out that, yes, in fact, kindness was a shared core value, that we all are here to help. And in fact, we tend to talk about it, and I've got it right here, right? Here's our kindness core value. And we say, happy to help, ready to give, right? To us, that's what kindness is about, right? It's being there to help out our dealer partners, to be able to help out each other, and just generally to do good in the world and good in the community, right? That effort in management, isn't necessarily something that I've seen in every organization that I've been a part of. And really every time I wanted to change that. I wanted to help those leaders see that just treating people with kindness would ultimately be more effective, would ultimately support the organization's success in a greater way. And so in our organization, we've been doing that. We treat our team members very well. We treat each other very well because we know that that's how it should be done. We believe that. And we also know that when people are stoked, when people are feeling well treated, they're also going to treat our dealer partners very well. They're also going to treat our customers very well. So we continue on that basis. We continue with that mantra, and we continue to have kindness at the core of everything that we do. So all I want to say today is really be kind. Be kind to yourself when that's necessary, but be kind to one another. Be kind to those folks that you're managing, and be kind to those folks that are managing you. And we'll have a lot more success together. Thanks for coming and listening to me today. You have a great one.